we dive into the rat animals, I got to dive into this whiskey. And I'm going to be honest.
Ooh, this has
So
got a tag on it.
it does have a tag on it. The price point was right around $45. And I'm saying all this before I even introduce it. I do not like the name of this whiskey. And frankly, I don't really like the bottle either. It's
Uh-oh.
called Angel's Envy.
Oh, yeah. It's got a tramp stamp on it.
It's got a tramp stamp on it. They got little angel wings on the back. It's Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in port wine barrels. 86.6 proof. And where is it out of? Well, it's out of Kentucky. It's distilled in Kentucky, bottled by Louisville Spirits Group in Louisville, Kentucky. It doesn't really say a whole lot more about it. Oh, here we go. Well, they actually hand wrote the batch number and the bottle number on it. So that's something. And it lists a space. It says uncorked by. I don't know if you can see that. So I could put my own date in here of when I drank it. But we'll see if I feel like doing that. I feel like I'm shit talking this whiskey already. There are certain things I don't like about it. All right.
I think I would like to apologize for saying tramp stamp because I think women should feel empowered to have as much sex as they want, and I do not want to use that term. And so I do not want to put this on Angel's Envy. I think you should have a clean slate and try it and see if it's good.
Okay. I've got my normal whiskey drinking glass. I've got one big cube ice cube in there. And
this is one I'm intrigued by this because I've heard of this whiskey quite a bit, but I don't know if I've ever had it.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I've seen it. I definitely have not had it. It's pretty light in color. I don't know if you can kind of tell there.
Wait, you have big hands, but is that a tiny glass or is that like an optical illusion?
No, it might be an optical illusion.
Okay.
I do have pretty big hands.
Yeah.
But
that's a nice glass.
It is, yeah. All right, I'm giving it a smell.
I love that the fans can see our glassware now.
Yes, I think that's very important.
I'm sure they love that. I'm calling them the fans too.
I mean, if they listen, they're fans, right?
Yep, I guess it's all about your identity.
Yeah. The smell is like it's got a something note in there. Like it's a pretty typical bourbon smell, but it's got a little bit more of a syrupy, almost kind of vanilla scent to it. Vanilla does not surprise me as a flavor that they would put in something called Angel's Envy. That sounds right, right?
Yeah, I could see that.
We'll give it a taste.
There's no spit take. That's a positive.
Yeah, no spit take. I don't think that's ever happened. Well, I wouldn't want to ruin my computer like that.
We haven't had a spit take yet. And we drink Southern Comfort, so it probably will never happen.
Yeah, it won't. We've been hardened to that happening. I will say, you talked in the last episode about your whiskey kind of having a buttery taste to it. This actually also does that, but I think it does it too much. I think it puts some kind of something in there to avoid the thin taste. And I get like the first bit of it, it's not too strong. And it does have a bit of a full body taste, but it's not lasting in the aftertaste at all. Like it's thinning out, and I could tell it's thinning out, like it was a trick.
Maybe a magician distilled it.
That's possible. I'm gonna take another taste. I don't want to disregard this whiskey because I feel like I'm judging a book by its cover here. And I want to take a second and really just try to look at it with a clean slate.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do in my second sip. I'm gonna erase my mind of everything I thought about it or said about it.
And now, what do we think?
So that second taste, and I didn't wait too long, like has a bit more of a punch to it, which I feel like is common Maybe I have a tendency to take a bigger gulp in my second taste, so it just does that. It's
Deep in
doing
thought.
this, yeah, real deep in thought, because it's doing the same thing where it's almost leaving a weird texture in my mouth that I don't really care for.
Yeah, it doesn't sound something I would be envious of.
No, there's nothing really offensive about it, but I just feel like it should be giving me a little more sweater on the inside, a little bit more of a authentic full body taste, a little bit more of a complex, interesting flavor profile than it has. But I think it really does come down to the price point. If this was $25, I would say probably, I don't want to say I would put it on the smooth train, but I would say like you could do worse.
Okay.
I think for the price point that it's at, and I'll give the third sip to confirm this.
That's how you know he's a true whiskey reviewer. Third sip.
Yeah. Like, again, I will mix this with something, ginger ale, Coke, whatever, and it will be fine. But I don't think I would enjoy this on the rocks on its own. And if you're going to be $45, I think you need to have that kind of versatility for me, at least. So I'm going to give this the boot.
Whew. Damn.
Yeah. Hate to do it. It's not like awful, but Angel's Envy. Again, I'm holding it up to the screen. I don't know why I'm holding it up to the screen again, so you can see what I gave the boot to.
Just a little bit more insult to injury.
Yeah. Get a good look at this whiskey you should definitely not buy.
This is it. Don't
Yeah.
don't forget it.
Don't forget it.